Hello and welcome back to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is your surprises, gifts, and blessings in the month ahead. And I have already pre-shuffled the cards, but if you would like to see me shuffle some of the cards on camera, let me know down in the description box. Or if that's something you don't like, let me know. I'd appreciate it. And if you would like a personal and private reading with me, I do have an Etsy shop, so you can check that out. Or you can send me an email and we could talk about the pricing. And it probably would be a little bit cheaper than Etsy just because there's no taxes. But if you prefer Etsy, that's fine too. Or also if there's a reading that you want that doesn't seem to be available on my shop, let me know about that too. My email address and the link to the Etsy shop is down below. Please like and comment anything you would like. If you like this reading, I guess if you don't, also. And what was my final thing? Oh yeah, I have a reading like messages from your pets. And if you do purchase a reading like that with me, I will donate the proceeds to an animal shelter, no-kill animal shelter. And I think that is about it. So let's get into your reading. So you chose the card Stork. And what Stork reminds me of, usually storks are bringers of good news, bringers of something fresh and new, and it's also something fresh and new that changes your life. Because generally the first thing that comes to my mind is them carrying a baby and bringing it to you. So the stork here, it could be a baby, if that is something you're interested in, getting pregnant, or just getting a baby in some way, shape, or form. And the other thing I was thinking is we know how babies are made and born, and you have to be pregnant for 9 months and you deliver them in pain. But with the stork just brings it to you. So therefore, I feel like you are going to be getting something brought to you where you're going to be able to bypass the first steps of the process. And like in pregnancy and birth, we know that is a difficult, long process. There's enjoyable aspects, but I feel like you're going to be able to bypass some of the harder aspects and be given this gift. And with card number 17, that reminds me of the Star card. So this is something you could have held faith for, you've wished for. And that is also recognition. So you may be recognized and seen, and you're going to shine also. So that's a lot from the first card. And we will get into your messages and see how that reflects in the rest of the cards. We have the Magician, the Hierophant. So first, just with the two tarot cards, I feel like because they are major arcana, I think these are significant. There's going to be at least one significant surprise gift or blessing in the month ahead. And it's something you've definitely manifested, and you have the resources available to you that you've been able to create this thing. And I also feel like some magic has been put into it from spirit, from the spiritual realm, that is giving you the ability to receive this gift. So it's like there's been work behind the scenes. So even with the stork, it's like something is going to be given to you, gifted to you. And it seems like you bypass some of the hard parts. But there has been manifesting behind the scenes. And also with the Magician and the Hierophant, I feel like one of your blessings or gifts is going to be higher spiritual knowledge. You are ascending and reaching a higher vibration. And within this vibration, there's going to be more joy, more rest, more peace. Also, some of you they're both in the seated position. Forget what that's called right now. But their feet are touching and their legs are out. Forget what that's called. Anyway, there could be something significant to that yogic position. But if you start a yoga practice, or if you're continuing a yoga practice, that is something that is going to be very good for you and be a blessing. Also, any spiritual practice, I feel like, is going to afford you a lot of gifts and resources pretty quickly and positive results in your life. And here also, like, this is a hip opener, this position. They're both in the same position. And when we get into our hips and we open our hips, we're able to release a lot of locked up and pent up emotions, because that's where a lot of people, particularly women, hold emotion. So you may be able to release emotion, which will release a weight off of you. And hence, with those heavier emotions released, you're going to be able to ascend more easily. You're going to feel lighter. Okay, let's keep on going. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this could be with another person, but I feel like this is just good, loving feelings. You're going to experience it within yourself, and you may experience it from others. This could be friends, family, a pet, but this also could be a partner or another person. With it coming out right next to the Hierophant, also, I mean, you could be having makeout sessions that are going to be enjoyable to you. Not with your friends and family only. I think like with a romantic partner person. But there could be something here leading to marriage, if that's something you want, or to a higher level of commitment. If you are interested in romance. So that's something that can come for you. And those romantic feelings, I mean, that also could mean that you're also just feeling yourself. And my mind is dirty this morning, so maybe that way, I don't know. But I mean, feeling yourself as in feeling good about yourself and really just vibing, you know? Next, we have releasing anger, which is interesting. It's like releasing some heavier emotions. So I feel like you may be doing some practices. It could be yoga. It could be boxing, running, strength training, like doing some practice. And I feel it's a physical practice of some form that is going to help you to release anger. Some of you may not even know this anger is here. But I also feel like this is advice from Spirit. I usually use these as advice cards to get into some spiritual practice like that, because it's going to be able to, did I say spiritual? That too. Physical, spiritual, I think they're very well connected. The physical is spiritual. But anyway, to be able to release and express those emotions in some physical way. So anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. So holding on to it compared to allowing yourself to become, anger is not bad, okay? So anger is not bad, So you're going to be able to feel those feelings, acknowledge them, and take the proper action on those feelings. And in a way that is going to be beneficial. So I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself, freeing myself and expanding to love. So you're going to experience more emotional freedom and also maybe more freedom in relationships. And there could be a relationship in your life. It could be romantic or otherwise that you're going to release emotions to. So either you're going to it doesn't have to be reconciliation. It could be, if that's something you want and something that's healthy for you and the other person. But there's going to be peace or a truce or something like that in a relationship that I feel like is going to release some stress from you as well. Then we have celebration. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. So you're definitely going to have something to celebrate, and I'm going to be putting that over here under this gift that is coming into you. So that's going to be a reason to celebrate. I also feel in the month ahead, you're going to have the opportunity to have more fun, have a good time, maybe get together with friends or get together with other people, or just have your own personal dance party. But you're going to feel more free, more lighthearted, and be able to have more enjoyable times. And I feel like this is actually going out and doing something. It doesn't have to be dancing, but something that you really enjoy, and you may be able to get together with people that you enjoy being with as well. And like I said, something to celebrate. Then we have work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. So I feel like there's going to be a blessing related to work, but I also feel like you're going to be able to enter work, and this could be paid or not paid, that feels very purposeful, feels like it is somehow helpful to others, helpful to the collective. This could be magic, Reiki, it could be some other type of spiritual work, but it doesn't even have to be spiritual work. It could be something very practical, but it is helpful to others and feels very purposeful to you. So I feel like you're going to be able to use your gifts, your skills, and talents to help others, to relieve suffering on the planet, to help the collective. So there's going to be something that's going to feel very emotionally, spiritually fulfilling to you, and is going to use your skills and talents to benefit the collective and to relieve suffering. And that could be suffering of humanity, the animal kingdom, and or the earth, or all of the above. Very pretty pinks. So you have a lot of pink in this reading so far. And pink has to do with self-love, but these are deep pink, so it's more like this. So there's definitely passionate love. So I'm getting, and also grounded love, because pink would be like a red and a white. So I'm thinking of the root chakra as well. So very well grounded feelings, love, and grounded passion. So a passion that is not out of control, but is well in control, so it can keep you warm, but it doesn't like burn down a building, you know? So it's not impulsive. So it's the healthy kind of passion that is entering your life. And card number 12, a change in the wind. So something is changing, and I feel like, because this also reminds me of, it looks like a gazebo, but like the top of a church, and then there's these stairs. So once again, this spiritual ascension. And I feel like you may be discovering more uniqueness about yourself, some more uniqueness about your path, because we also have these directions, north and south. There could be something significant in your north and south nodes that you are working with at this time, which is going to be a gift or a blessing to you. But I think the surprise, you're going to find something unique about yourself or your path that you didn't know before. And then we have card number 37, music. So we do have like that dancing, or you could just be playing music, finding music that you used to like, or you could be seeing bands or an artist that you enjoy. You could be writing music, learning a musical instrument might be a gift or a blessing to you. Someone could gift you and surprise you with some tickets or an outing to a local band, something to that effect. Also, if you would learn to play a musical instrument, that could be a blessing for you. Or just playing a musical instrument if you already play. Frequencies, also singing bowls, things like that may be a gift and a blessing to you. Someone could dedicate a song to you also, or there could be a song that you share with another person that's significant that is going to be meaningful or impactful to you. And then finally, we have card number 19, inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So inspiration and passion kind of feel similar to me. So I also feel like this could be just motivation in general, motivation to work on your goals, to move forward in your life. Like if you felt kind of dull. And also this card number 19 is the sun. So there's light coming in for you. And yeah, more passion, more inspiration, more energy, more like if you had a creative block, I feel like that is releasing, or a block in your motivation, or you may be seeing something if it felt like you were blocked or stuck in some way or in some area of your life, and that is just going to free up for you. And the sun is also happiness, and that's that card number 19. So we have Aries and I believe Taurus in this reading, which is interesting because that's fire and earth. And I was talking about, that grounded passion, which seems to be here. So I feel like there's also going to be a lot of progress in your life, spiritually and work-wise especially. And let me just take this all in together and see if there's anything I feel like I'm missing. You might get into a drum circle. That might be something that could be a blessing to you. I don't know, I'm kind of getting like a Native American reservation. partially because of the drum circle. So maybe participating in some ceremony in that way would be a blessing to you. So that's about all I have for you, pile number one. I hope that inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Namaste. Hi, pile two, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this books card, card number 26. And this reading is surprises, gifts, and blessings in the upcoming month. I don't know if I said this is Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona. Welcome or welcome back. If you are returning, if you would like a personal and private reading, you can take a look in the description box. I have an Etsy shop, and there's a link there to that. And if there's nothing that you particularly like in the Etsy shop, you can email me, and either way you can email me, because I think it's a little bit of a discount, because of on Etsy you're paying more taxes and stuff like that. Also, I do have a reading, and it's messages from your pet, and if you get a reading like that from me, I will donate the proceeds to a no-kill animal shelter. And so that's about it. Let's get a new reading. All right, so you have the books. So first of all, you could be receiving information or news that you've been waiting on that is going to feel very freeing to you. I feel like this is good news. Or, I mean, it could be some surprise news, a surprise letter, card, email, text, something that is going to be good news and make you feel happy. Also, if you're starting a training program, any education, a podcast, that is going to be very good for you. Any kind of learning. You could also be getting into reading or a book series or something that you really enjoy. That's going to help you grow as a person and feel more free. And if you're getting any type of education, it's going to make you feel more free. It's going to give you more, eventually down the road, it's going to give you more financial freedom also. And it might free you from a situation that you've depended on. And this is card number 26. 2 and 6 is an 8, and 8 equals abundance. So let's get into it. Also infinity. Infinite abundance. We have the 3 of Wands. And the 8 of Cups. With the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, it feels like she is looking into the future and she is moving into the future. And the 3 of Wands is always, setting out on your goals. So it feels like you're setting out on your goals into your bright future. So I feel like you're going to be able to have a more positive outlook on your future and what's coming in for you. And you're going to be able to move toward that positive future in a very relaxed way, because both of these ladies are relaxed. She's ready to have a good time with it, and she's just relaxed. She, like the 8 of Cups is depicted usually in a more dark way. It's like, oh, I'm leaving behind something that was once emotionally fulfilling for me. But she here has done a burning bowl ritual, so that could be beneficial for some of you. Doing a burning bowl ritual, and you're like fine with releasing it. It could be something that you have wanted to release that you're going to be able to release. And once again, it's going to feel more freeing. And the Three of Wands is about expansion. So you're expanding into your future, into more good things. There could be travel here, since this feels very travel-like, or just even a staycation that makes you feel more just relaxed and free, right? And some of you could be going by the water, some kind of water, whether it's a lake, a stream, the ocean, and that's going to be a blessing. Or there could be a surprise with that also. Like she's going surfing here. Someone, or you could actually catch a sunrise or a sunset, and that's going to have a level of awe for you. Let's get further into the reading. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So someone could be expressing their love to you or expressing feelings to you in the month ahead. Or you might be ready to express your love to someone, and I feel it's going to go positively. You could also be getting a love letter, love message, a card related to love. But there's a feelings expression. This could be in romance, but also can be within your circle. So people could be expressing love and appreciation to you. And also when you express it, it's going to be a gift for you also. Then we have all is okay. She's giving herself a hug. So this does feel like you're going to realize that everything is okay, that you're okay, that the world is okay. You could be also getting some information, medical information or something like that, and they tell you that the test results came back good or something to that effect, or you thought there was going to be an issue with something and it doesn't come to fruition. Like that bad thing you thought might happen is not actually going to happen. So it's going to turn out better than you thought. So it's like, oh, whew. There's definitely a breathing out time in this pile. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. So we definitely have expansion. And I feel like another thing you may be doing is coming into a place where you embrace your emotions, the entire spectrum of emotions, and you allow them to flow and you're not judging them as negative or positive. Just the fact, like overall, that you find it to be a blessing that you're able to experience emotions. Because for anybody who's come to a place where you don't feel anything, that doesn't feel good either. And blunting quote unquote negative emotions also blunts positive emotions. So you may be coming into that space where you're able to embrace all of the emotions and embrace that you have them and not feel bad about having emotions. Like, people are put down for feeling jealous, but jealousy is a normal emotion. For example, so how you act on your emotions is a different thing, but I feel like you're going to be able to be at peace with your emotions and with yourself and the fact that you feel, and you're going to take a more positive approach with your emotions and not label them as negative. So overall, you're going to be able to flow through them and not get stuck in anything. And then you're also going to be able to feel, the positive emotions more intensely, happiness and joy and peace and love and kindness and gratitude, Okay. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. So I feel like you may be receiving a helping hand, actually receiving a gift of resources from someone. This could be through your work. Maybe you're receiving a raise, but it feels like financial resources for sure. So also, if you have been waiting on, I don't know, student loans, tax return, house, loan for a house, a loan for a car, it looks like something is coming through for you in that area. Also, I feel like it says save something for the future. So I feel like you're going to be able to save for the future, a future expense, a future trip, save for retirement, but you're going to be able to save and receive good interest on your savings, and maybe you'll figure out something financially that you can like receive interest on. So like you're making money on money you have without doing extra, if you know what I mean. So I don't know fully what I mean, but that's just what's coming through. Okay. Then we have doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So, like, once again, doubt isn't always bad. So it can give you more information. So doubt can cause you to go find more information. So that could be, once again, we're connecting back to this information that you're getting. So and this information that you're receiving is going to bring you more freedom. This could be a mental freedom, a mental prison. It's like freedom again. And this is from the prison of doubt. And I cast this burden to you. So you could have some area where your faith is restored and your confidence is restored. This could be in yourself. This could be in your future and your future prospects. Your faith is being restored. Your confidence in yourself is being restored. Next, we have card number 50, no place like home. So this definitely could be a home, but it looks like you are going to have safety and protection. Look at this home is like on a very tall thing. So I'm feeling safety and protection in your home. You're going to feel safe. You're going to feel comfortable. I feel like you're going to have the resources to take care of your home. You may be purchasing a home or renting, and I think this is positively aspected for you. If you want to change a home, this is very positively aspected. But your home is going to feel like a place of safety and security and calm and comfort and relaxation. Some of you may be able to work from home and work remotely if that's something that you want to do. So yeah, that's a very comforting and homey vibe that's coming for you. Safety, security, and it's like your home is safe. Like nobody can really reach this place here. Also, I'm thinking of a birdhouse. So if you have a birdhouse, you may be seeing really cool birds. There could be special messages that are coming to you through these birds or other animals that might try to eat from your birdhouse. Or if you're feeding outdoor animals, I think that's going to be a blessing to you. And it might be surprising to you the different animals you end up seeing and birds. Then we have dance, and this is number 18. So I'm getting the vibe of freedom again here. Like being free to dance, free to sing, free to let your freak light shine. I think I've heard that somewhere. Maybe feeling more free in your fashion choices, your hair choices, how you speak, just feeling free. There's a lot of freedom, which I feel is a big theme. And whatever freedom means to you and how you can be released to be yourself, feel safe, feel confident, have faith, having the resources and the information to feel free. With prison and like freedom and stuff, there could be some of you, a few, that had some legal issue where you feel like you're going to be imprisoned or jailed. I don't know. This is odd. But, so probably for very few of you, but either, you just won't go to jail and that you'll get something else, probation, or even charges dropped because of new information that comes in, or at least, in the least, like house arrest. I know that sounds bad, but it's the better option than going to jail, right? And that's for a couple of people, but otherwise, just freedom in general, freedom to be yourself, the resources to keep you free, and resources of money. And I mean, some of you with freedom is, freedom to express your emotions without fear, without reservation. Even freedom to, some of you could be releasing a relationship or releasing a job. And if this is your message, it's you releasing it and feeling free, right? The ability to release something that maybe, why do I keep thinking about this? Why do I keep dealing with this? But that switch will flip and you'll be able to release it. And then finally we have card number 45. It's like, yeah, we have 26, 45, and 50. And I was thinking ages for that. We also have 18, 26. I don't think there's 3 or 8-year-olds here. Or 30, there could be a 38-year-old. But anyway. So, dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. So if you've had issues sleeping, I feel like that's going to be resolved. You may be able to improve your sleep hygiene, get a nicer bed, nicer comforter. Like you could be redoing your bedroom. There could be an upgrade. You could be getting those resources to be able to really have a sanctuary in your bedroom. So you're going to have the ability to sleep, and you're going to be having some nice dreams. Some of these dreams could be prophetic dreams. So this could be, I wanted to say, connecting to different timelines, connecting to past lives, astral projecting. But either way, it feels like your sleep is going to be refreshing. I was going to say 2 words at once. Refreshing and restorative. If you have children who are not sleeping or sleeping through the night, this may be coming in soon for you, that they're going to be sleeping or sleeping through the night. So it's going to give you the ability to sleep through the night. Or if you have a partner who you sleep with and they snore, or there's something about them, so that may also be resolved. Maybe there's a sleep study being done, but there's some kind of intervention or something's going to happen that sleep is just going to be improved for you. And anybody who doesn't sleep well, and also getting to sleep. Like, this is reminding me we have the 9. 4 and 5 is 9. And with the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords, they have nightmares and they have anxious thoughts and they're having. So I feel like you're being freed from those anxious thoughts as well. There is some anxiety that's releasing in this reading, and it's going to be very freeing. And I do think that has to do with this new information here that comes through. There could be expressed feelings, you know. So I already went over, it could be resources coming in. Yeah, so I think the biggest theme of this, and we've gotten into the details, is feeling free. And so okay, I was going to say that's all I have for you, but I see purples and blues. So purples and blues, I always like to connect with the chakras. So you have your third eye and also your throat chakra. So your gift of clairvoyance may be increasing, or your psychic gifts, you could be discovering more of that or working on that, opening your third eye. And also your communication, once again, is that information. So there's going to be a more free expression of communication here. So your throat chakra and your third eye is highlighted. So if there's any blocks in communication, here's expression also. You're going to be freed from communication blocks. If there's been a block in your third eye or any anxiety, things like that, worries, I feel like you're going to be freed from that. The resources are going to come in. The determination is going to come in, and it's going to make you feel free. So this is what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope that it inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. And welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Sun card. And this reading is surprises, gifts, and blessings in the month ahead. If you like this reading or like my channel, please ironically, comment with anything you would like. Do let me know if you like to see shuffling for tarot readings. I know I don't, but there was a comment. I think I've had a couple of comments in the past altogether that people like to see shuffling, but I shuffle badly. But anyway, let me know if you'd like to see that. And if you like a personal and private reading, I have an Etsy shop, and you can take a look at that in the description box. If there's a reading that doesn't fit there, or if you would just prefer, you could send me an email. It probably is a little cheaper just because of fees and taxes that Etsy has. Either way. And then you can also get some, a reading more specific to what you're looking for. And if you have a pet and you would like to know some messages from your pet, I do have a reading like that. And the proceeds from that reading would go to a no-kill animal shelter. So if you have any interest in that. So let's just get into your reading now. Thank you for listening. So you chose the Sun, and this is card number 31. So 31, some of you could be 31 years old, or the 31st of a month could be significant for you. 3 and 1 is 4, and 4, and I'm also looking at the trees, there is stability and growth. And the Sun, we need the Sun for growth. We need it for vitamin D. Some of you could be going to a sunny location or somehow getting more sun. You could be taking vitamin D. Also, your disposition could be improving. And you will be feeling more sunny, more lighthearted, more free. I mean, the Sun is also a card of freedom, but brightness and lightness. And this could be fun with family, children, young people. And the Sun is also Leo energy. I know this is not tarot, So Leo could be significant. Feline energy. Felines could be a blessing to you. We have the Page of Wands. So there is inspiration, creativity, and flirtation. A passionate spark coming to you. And up to the Emperor. I mean, you can't have like more opposite ends of the book, right? We have the Emperor. He is a fire sign, and you have the Page of Wands, which would be like the youngest here. Up to the Emperor, which is the most mature. So there could be a parent-child relationship. You could, if you are younger, you could be finding a mentor or a good boss. Also, you could be a person that will be in charge of children in some way as a father, mother, mentor, teacher. Also, you could be in a position of authority in general. You could be having some inspiration to move toward and strategizing to move toward your own business. And bringing those plans into fruition. And that's Aries energy. First house. And the 4 again, so we have stability. There's definitely stability and growth and longevity within your work or within a business. I feel like you're going to be able to make you're going to be inspired to strategize and create a plan to move ahead, and you're going to be able to grow in that. So there's a lot of growth and change within yourself and within your life that's coming for you. And a lot of maturity. But it's like still like having this leader energy, this boss person energy, but also still embracing that inner child and not being so serious. It's like we have that strength and growth, and then we have the Sun, which is also about children. So there definitely can be something about youth, about children, about, being carefree or engaging with younger people. That's going to be a blessing to you. Some of you could play chess. If you play chess competitively, you may win, or you may be making connections with other people. You could play strategy games also, and that could be a blessing for you. The color red may be significant. And also the first house. And the first house, I feel like that's a glow up. You have the first house and the Sun, so you could be glowing up in your appearance, in your vibe, and your also money. Your family. If you are, whether you're a child or have a child, there could be some accomplishments that either you as a younger person will be making your parents or some other mentors or someone around you very proud, or there's going to be an accomplishment of your child or young people in your life that is going to make you feel very proud. And then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is specifically romantic, but it doesn't have to be limited to romance. But I feel like there's going to be more intimacy and vulnerability in your connection. If you have a connection, if you are single, I feel like you may be meeting somebody that you're getting to know, and you're really tapping into an emotional, intellectual intimacy of genuinely getting to know each other. And this could also apply to other relationships in your life, that you're going to be able to get a deeper bond and have better communication and the more ability to be vulnerable and trusting of one another. So it feels like the bonds in your relationships are going to deepen. Next, we have hold lightly. So this month there could be hugs, there could be affection, and just that connection. Once again, there is connection and intimacy. When I say intimacy, I mean that could be up to, sexual intimacy with a partner, or, a romantic interest. But it could just be holding hands. It could be getting hugs and cuddles and touches. So hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but that I am open to the changes of life. So, yeah, you may, be able to, now this is a balance, to be able to love deeply, be intimate, like emotionally and spiritually, not just physically, but be intimate and be able to, I guess it's not being codependent, where you would feel something if a person walked out of your life, or, but it doesn't destroy you. So you'll be able to do both. It's because where codependence is, it's like if that person walks out of your life, you feel destroyed. Or you have a hard time letting people go, because even if it's like terrible for you, terrible because of codependence. So this is an interdependence energy for me. You're going to be able to be interdependent, whereas there's two independent people that are able to be vulnerable and depend on one another in a very healthy way. And I feel like that's coming in with your relationships. There's growth and maturity in relationships. Like this is very highly relational so far. Yeah. All right. Spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker, and that's going to be coming under the sun. So if you didn't know already, you're a light worker. You may be getting further discovery of this. You could be getting into meditation or other deeper spiritual practices and becoming more enlightened in the month ahead. And you could be getting a download of spiritual work you are to be doing. There's a lot of light in this reading, and also like the Page of Wands and the Emperor, that's like fire. So there's a lot of fire and light. So you could be getting a fire in your bones, like a fire in your bones, that you have to do this thing. You have to do this work. You have to do this spiritual path, maybe a pilgrimage, or even if the pilgrimage is to a park by a pond, or it could be, one of the bigger pilgrimages in the world. There's Hajj, there's going to Israel, or the Vatican, or Tibet. I don't know. It could be really big or not so big, because every part of the world is spiritual. Could be also visiting spiritual vortexes. So I feel like there's some kind of a spiritual pilgrimage that you're going on, which is going to be, man, it could be just in the spiritual realm where you don't have to leave your house. You're just in meditation and doing it. And you're going to be enlightened to a deeper spiritual significance to something in your life. It could be to your work, to your relationships, to your beingness, to the collective. There could be a message that you find that you need to speak. And it's like it's a fire in your bones. It's like you kind of have to do this thing. And where not from the outside, it's going to be an internal have to. It's kind of like that feeling like, I am so hungry, I have to go eat. And like this thing is going to be like that for you. I'm so hungry, I have to do it. Like, so it's calling you, and it's going to be calling you very strongly. Yeah, okay. So that's where that is. Now, compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever-deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. And I feel as you accept yourself and love yourself and have compassion for yourself, your compassion does deepen for others. So I feel like you're going to be giving and receiving compassion on a higher level, more level of depth. Tulips could be significant here. You could be receiving tulips or be seeing tulips in the month ahead. Once again, like here it says drawing new people and experiences. So you're going to be experiencing new things or old things in a new way. You could be coming to a deeper level of self-acceptance. And I also feel like a deeper level of self-awareness. The Emperor also deals a lot with the self. And so here we have self-acceptance. So I feel like even if you're prideful, or some things that sometimes we see as not necessarily positive. I mean, pride can have a positive and a negative connotation too. You're going to be able to accept those things. It's like you're doing shadow work in a way that brings everything into the light. And in that light, you're going to see it and you're going to accept it. And once again, this is a deeper intimacy. So this could be a deeper intimacy with self, and therefore a deeper compassion for self and a deeper compassion for those around you, and being called to that spiritual calling, that spiritual purpose, that fire in your bones. Yeah, you're going to feel more deeply. You're going to feel love more deeply. And at the same time, you're not going to be destroyed by it. Where people in deep love, I can't live without you, I'll die without you. I feel you're going to be able to be in deep love. With yourself, with the world, with everything around you, with the nature and animals and people and places and things. And you're going to be able to have compassion on them, but be able and enjoy them. But let it ebb and flow. Let people come in and go. Like there's new things coming into your life that you're going to be able to enjoy. And that's also the Page of Wands. And but you do, like a vacation, it's like You're only going to be happy on your vacation. You're going to be able to enjoy it to its fullest. But when its vacation is done, you're going to be able to go back to work, you know? And so I feel like there's that more ease of flow for you. And this is very connected to relationships on all levels. Also, your reading. Then we have Yang and card number 1, which is also the self, and it really is reminding me of the Emperor. And this is very masculine energy. It's the passion, the leadership, the vigor, vitality, virality. So I think your masculine energy, like go get 'em, is also aspected. A lot of fire in this reading. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is highly aspected. So this is very energetic. So there's going to be more energy, more enthusiasm, vitality, vigor, veracity, everything that starts with a V, victory, kind of kidding about everything that starts with a V, but the masculine energy is very much aspected. So you could be coming into balance with yourself. Somehow you're tapping into your masculine energy, whether you identify as a male or female, doesn't matter, you're tapping into your masculine energy. This could also be you connecting with another masculine on a very passionate basis. So you could be meeting someone who is mature. And I'm also seeing, this person could be younger, but they're actually in their Emperor energy. Yeah, and there's, once again, the first house, the self, it's that glow up energy once again. So there's that. And I feel like it's also looking better on the outside. This light is shining through and you're looking better on the outside. So you could have been putting work in, working on your health. I feel if you're working on your health, it's actually doing you very good. And you're going to be seeing results, even in just how you look. And it's probably your whole energy field, and then how you feel reflects in how you act and how you dress. It's all affected. So definitely, I think health is well aspected here. And if you had any concerns about health, it feels like you're going to feel pretty healthy here. Then we have hydrate. So, yeah, hydrating is going to be important for you, and hydration is going to make you feel good. So we were talking about health, and hydration could be part of this for you. This could have to do with baths and showers, getting by the water, certainly drinking more liquids, more fluids, and more foods that have higher contents of water, and this will be a blessing to you. Water rituals. And it's funny because water is more the feminine, and then you have the Emperor, so you may need, some time to pull back and relax, and probably water is going to help you to not get overly fiery, because there's a lot of fire here. So just making sure to drink, taking time to pull back from this very fiery energy and receive and relax. and chill and flow. And you're going with the flow. And I think this is very flowy energy also. And then finally we have card number 23, romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So yeah, in the month ahead, you could be feeling romantic, being romantic with someone. There's definitely romance, like that intimacy and sharing your innermost self and getting to know somebody and, you know, setting the tone in that way. And I feel like it's genuine connected romance. A rose could be significant. Someone born in June could be significant here also. Yeah, so there's a lot of love. You have romance and compassion and intimacy and getting to know each other, your deep, intimate bonds. You're gonna have the ability this month to have a lot more intimacy and love and compassion and affection, romance in general. And I feel like this is reciprocal. There are the deepening of connections, but it's not in a heavy way. It doesn't bring you down. It energizes you in a way that energizes you. And we have 23 and 31 that could be, and 27 could be significant of ages or dates. Here's some red again. You also got blue. So red is stability, your roots. It's also, you know, very young childhood. And there's also some blues and greens. So that's both the throat and the heart. It's like communicating the heart. And I feel like you're going to be able to do very heart communication this month. Getting drinks could be significant. Some kind of drinks, whether it's coffee or it could be alcoholic beverages if that's what you like. All right, so I am just looking to see if there's any other messages that are coming through. This guy's down on a knee. There could be a proposal. And this could be a proposal, like this specifically is some kind of love. So it could be a proposal to move in, a proposal to get married, a proposal for a date, a proposal. This could also be a proposal for a job. There's career aspected here. A proposal from spirit about your spiritual work, your spiritual path, your journey here. It's definitely going to make you energized. All right, so that's about all I have for you. So I hope this inspired you and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Namaste.